Right, the eagerly awaited Tombstone's here, and I've just put it onto the adjustable pinch lift apparatus for you to see it's the same curvature, size, etc. as the adjustable pinch lift that is used in all the grip competitions nowadays. This is a lot cheaper than what this retails at, £130, and plus with a parcel of that one going at about 27 kilo, it's a very expensive item to post. So what we have now is that you can have this, which is obviously a lot lighter and a lot cheaper, and you also see its other uses in a minute. So its main use will be that you can train on the pinch lift, and you may see that there's no rubbers. But now what we're going to do to adjust the widths is just simply do that on each of the 4 bolts, and then you just fasten it in, and this even gives it more increments than it had before. And to get the exact width that you want, you have a digital caliper, and then just measure each of the 4 sides to get them all perfectly by moving it in. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll show you this on. I'll just take this one apart. It's that quick. Tight. Put on a bit of weight. And so here you've got your, well, it's very wide there right now, but you can adjust it in and out as I just showed you, dead easy. And obviously one-handed or two-handed, you can do your pinch lifting now. Just double check on my notes if I've gone through everything so far. Yeah, the 4 sides digitalised to get the width right. The good thing about it, you can do one-handed or two-handed. So if you've got a couple of 20 kilo discs that you're working your way up, or 3 20 pounds, or 6 or 5 10s, you can just adjust this in or out to sort of be good training for that. As you can also see, you can also use it for plate curls or plate wrist curls. And then finally, I'll show you how easy it is to take it apart. It will come packaged apart, so you'll just have to put it together, which is obviously going to be an easy job. So this is a bit of a boring part. But I wanted to show this on just so that you can see how long it will take you to dismantle it and from training or like that, to get it training on the Vulcan. We're going to put it on the Vulcan now. That's why these pieces here are. Now you saw that we used the T-bar collars there. They fit perfectly in there. If for some reason you've only got big chunky collars, you can actually have it this way, so that way it's facing in, just take that nut out. And of course you only probably have to start at about 50 mil, but it's better than nothing. Or you just buy the T-bar collars from us, because they fit in perfectly. Nearly there. So you'd have a bag of all that stuff, which obviously pretty easy to know how it works. And then these, put them all the way on, right like that, right down to the bottom. And then obviously you just do it up tight like that. And the other one. These are the brand new ones. I've been training on my own prototype for quite a, well, probably about 6 weeks. Really enjoy using it. That's that simple. Right. So then you can just do a variety of exercises just by using the spring as usual. Now you can actually use the leather on the top if you find it a bit sharp. Now, or you can actually just file it down a bit if you prefer that. But they're all laser cut to, you know, obviously an exact measurement. It's up to you whether you want to slightly file it down or use leather or use gloves. I actually use just my old training gloves here. And I'll stick these on and I'll show you the 4 different areas that you can train. I like to train the palm, so I go right in there into the palm. But, to be honest, I might as well show it without the gloves. Right in there and on there. So it's even thinner than what pinch lift I'd be training on. So like that. So I work that right in that middle part, and then I can go on that digit a little bit further out and train that part, or I can go onto the medial digit, train that part, or right onto the distal, so like a fat part. You'll find your thumbs and your fingertips work really well. When me and Nick have trained on this, we do quite a lot of sets on it of various widths, sometimes even only coming in so far, maybe to a 20mm block of wood or 30mm or whatever. The pump, of course you can do it one-handed as well, the pump is incredible, and I use this and things like the thumb screws for a lot more work than what I actually do pinch lift nowadays. But I probably pulled the most amount of 110 kilo pinch lifts I've actually ever done this year. The Tombstone.